or even a completely new character. This ambiguity keeps fans in suspense and speculating about who this mysterious warrior could be. Could it be a sign that new powers are about to be revealed? Or is Whis just hiding the truth because he knows everything, right? We have a hunch that's being widely discussed and could be the possible new warrior, which would be Yamoshi. Yamoshi is an ancient Saiyan who could transform into Super Saiyan long before Goku achieved this form. After his death, his spirit wandered in search of 6 Saiyans of pure heart to create the ceremony that would give rise to the first Super Saiyan God. He was immortalized as the legendary Super Saiyan, considered only a myth until Goku's first transformation during his fight against Frieza, 1,000 years later. Although there is no specific information about his return in Dragon Ball Super, fans continue to speculate and hope for more details about Yamoshi and his connection to the Super Saiyan form. With the series' return confirmed, maybe we can discover more about this legendary warrior in future arcs. But in a possible return, how would it be possible? And how would it fit into the current manga arc? Well, I think if Yamoshi were reintroduced in Dragon Ball Super in the future, it could be done in several ways. One possibility would be through a flashback or story that delves deeper into his history and the origin of the Saiyans. Another way would be if he appeared as a spirit or projection to guide or train Goku and Vegeta, similar to what happened with other characters who have already passed away. As for fitting into the current manga arc, which focuses on Trunks and Goten acting as superheroes before the events of the film Dragon Ball Superhero, Yamoshi could be introduced as part of a larger revelation about Saiyan history or even as an inspiration for the young heroes. It could be a parallel story that connects with the main plot, perhaps revealing more about the nature of Saiyan power or the history of the warrior race. The Oracle Fish's prophecy in Dragon Ball Super mentions that a powerful warrior would arise and could destabilize Universe 7. If Yamoshi were that warrior, his appearance could be a major turning point in the series. He could be presented as a central figure in a new narrative arc, perhaps bringing new challenges or revelations about Saiyan history and the universe itself. However, there are speculations that the warrior mentioned by the Oracle Fish could be Frieza in his new form, Black Frieza, who recently appeared in the manga and showed himself to be extremely powerful. Other theories suggest it could be Broly, Gohan, Jiren, or even a completely new character. The idea of Yamoshi being the prophesied warrior would add an interesting layer to the mythology of Dragon Ball Super, especially if he had a significant role in maintaining or disrupting the balance of the universe. This could also lead to fascinating interactions with current characters, such as Goku and Vegeta, and maybe even with Frieza himself. But what is Yamoshi's current power? Does he have enough power to bring in balance to Universe 7, potentially being a threat even to the angels? It's hard to say, as we know that the angels are among the most powerful beings in the universe, and they possess natural ultra instinct that makes them immune to any kind of threat, or maybe not. In the universe of Dragon Ball Super, the angels are beings of extreme importance and power, serving as guides and masters for the gods of destruction. They have abilities that surpass those of mortals and even gods, such as manipulation of space and time, traveling at incredible speeds, and even resurrecting people. Although the angels are incredibly powerful, there have been moments in the series when their abilities were questioned or challenged. Whis, the angel who serves Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7, is known for his immense strength. However, he and the other angels must remain neutral and not get involved in universe affairs. This rule was put to the test when Meruz, an angel in training, decided to join the fight against Moro and ended up being erased from existence for violating this law. The angels are always depicted using the state of Ultra Instinct, a technique that allows the user to avoid attacks without thinking. Goku has been working to master this technique, which raises questions about whether they could eventually reach or even surpass the level of the angels. Meruz, an angel in training, faced a moral conflict when deciding to help in the fight against Moro, an act that challenged the rules established for the angels. His decision to fight and use his full power resulted in his erasure, showing that even the angels are subject to consequences if they deviate from their designated path. These events highlight that, although the angels are beings of nearly unmatched power, they still operate under strict rules and their abilities can be challenged under certain circumstances. However, so far, no character in the series has been able to surpass an angel in terms of raw power and ability. But what about Yamoshi's power? Since the mention of Yamoshi, Dragon Ball fans' hearts have raced with the possibility that his story could be more than a legend. What if Yamoshi had actually survived? Imagine that, after his battle against evil Saiyans, Yamoshi didn't die, but entered a state of suspended animation, a technique unknown even to the gods. His body was preserved in the depths of space, waiting for the right moment to awaken. For centuries, his spirit wandered, learning the secrets of the universe and increasing his spiritual power. He watched the rise of warriors like Goku and Vegeta and saw their potential to reach heights he couldn't even imagine. Now, with the multiverse in constant threat and the balance of power always in flux, the time for Yamoshi to return may be approaching. His awakening would be accompanied by power rivaling that of the angels, a form of pure energy that transcends Ultra Instinct. Yamoshi could also be the key to a new Saiyan transformation, one that would unite the power of Super Saiyan God with the wisdom of the angels. This form would be the true realization of the warrior mentioned by the Oracle Fish, capable of bringing balance or chaos to the universe. The theory of Yamoshi's survival opens up a range of narrative possibilities for Dragon Ball Super, where the past and present meet, and the future of the multiverse may depend on a legendary warrior who has become more than a legend. In Dragon Ball mythology, the angels are extremely powerful beings who serve and guide the gods of destruction of each universe. They possess abilities that go beyond battles, including time and space manipulation, and are considered some of the strongest beings in the multiverse. Yamoshi, despite being a legendary warrior and the first to achieve Super Saiyan form and influence the creation of Super Saiyan God, is not shown or suggested as having powers that surpass those of the angels. His importance lies more in his historical and spiritual influence among the Saiyans. For Yamoshi to have greater power than the angels, a significant change in the established power hierarchy within the Dragon Ball universe would be required. This could involve a new transformation or revelation about the nature of his spirit and how he relates to the Dragon Ball cosmos. Such a change would be a creative decision by the writers and is not based on the current information available about the character. Therefore, based on what is known so far, Yamoshi is not portrayed as having greater power than the angels. If this were to change, it would be a major twist in the series and add a new layer to the already rich tapestry of characters and powers in Dragon Ball Super. So, that's it, folks. Do you think this is a valid possibility? If so, do you think it could happen as I mentioned, or would it happen in a different way? Comment what you think and subscribe as well. See you next time.